Hi guys, I'm Heather. Welcome to my series of truths for my children. The message for this video is that God's plan that we be successful, it is God's plan that we be successful, happy, and blessed. And I don't think that we can limit ourselves to what the world defines as blessings, because I sometimes think of blessed as financial blessing or getting something new or a promotion, a status, moving up higher. And I don't want my children to be limited by the worldview of blessing. Maybe blessing is just simply more time with family. Maybe it is being healthy. So I think blessings come in so many shapes and sizes, and I just want us to be, I want myself and my children to be aware of those blessings and that it's God's plan that we be blessed. And I think when we limit ourselves to what the world says blessed is, then that can stunt our happiness. So we find this truth in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and to give you a future. When I am going through a challenging time, I always love to remember this verse because it just reminds me that I have a good God and He wants me to prosper. He has a future that is beautiful and planned out for me. And what I'm walking through right now is part of the plan. And from that, there will be blessings. I can absolutely look back and reflect on some of the hardest things that I have gone through and know that in those times, I got so much blessing in those times. When I was sick just recently in the summer, there were days when I would wake up and just be filled with so much anxiety and fear about what was going to come the next day. What was this going to turn into? When was it going to end? How is this going to affect my family if my health changes for the long term? And I just had to cling to God. I would wake up, even if I could just get one Bible verse in, or just pray with God and just remind myself of how good He is. And in those times when I have not been able to function very much, but simply just cling to God so closely, in those times I learn my greatest lessons. I am so close to God in those times when I need Him so much. I have just been so blessed in the most challenging times in my life. I can truly see that those times were blessings and they make me stronger for the next battle. I can also see that. I can look a few battles back and I can look at when my faith really started to grow when I had Luke, when he was a newborn. And I really started to dig into the Bible every day. And over the last almost 4.5 years, my faith has really grown. Had I not had that foundation facing that sickness that I did, I wouldn't have dealt with it the way that I did deal with it. There are areas when I look back, I say I could have done this better, but that laid a foundation for me to be where I was, to be able to face that situation the way that I did. And so all of the challenges that I had gone through previously were preparing me for the next one, the next battle. God prepared me, and for that, I am blessed. So, all of this to say is, I want my children to know life is hard. I don't know what's going to come in their life. I hope they have a blessed, healthy life and filled with so many good things, but some bad things are probably going to happen, even to good people. Even if they're good people, they might not get into the college or the university that they want to. They may get fired from a job for whatever reason. They may lose a friendship that they thought was going to be a long-lasting friendship. There will be hardships. It's not the end of the road. It's just a stepping stone. And I know that being a teenager, it is very hard to have that foresight. So that's why this is really important for my children to know, is so they can be in a tough situation, know that tough situations are going to come their way, but to have faith that God is with them. That tough situation has a purpose. There is growth there. There is strength there. God is still holding you in the midst of that sorrow or that chaos. And on the other side, you absolutely will be stronger by the grace of God. So I want my children to know that God is going to bless them no matter the current circumstance or the troubles that they face, because they will face troubles. So I just want them to be prepared to be able to face those troubles with God, knowing that, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Thank you so much for watching part 3. I would love to hear your thoughts. Send me a private message, comment below. I love hearing from you guys so much. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. See you in my next video.